Hundreds of documents just got unredacted, and oh my goodness, this doesn't look good for Blake Lively or Taylor Swift.
New documents have just come out in the Blake Lively-Justin Baldoni lawsuit. This is bad for Taylor Swift.
Celeb chaos explodes as court papers allege Blake Lively pulled Taylor Swift into a stunning controversy involving Justin Baldoni.
Texted Blake, quote, "I think this bitch," meaning Baldoni, "knows something is coming because he's gotten out his tiny violin."
And the drama doesn't stop there. Blake Lively is now disputing claims that Taylor Swift and Hugh Jackman witnessed Ryan Reynolds confronting Baldoni over alleged fat shaming. Meanwhile, Zach Peters sparked a full social media meltdown over Taylor's alleged B-word comment in leaked chats. On the charts, Bruno Mars just shook the music world by knocking Taylor off the Billboard Hot 100's top spot. In sports news, Travis Kelce stepped up to help LaTanya Edwards cover her Olympic travel costs. And to top it all off, the Kelce brothers are releasing their book, No Dumb Questions, perfectly timed for Taylor and Travis's wedding month.
So announcing our first book, that's right. Can you believe that we're publishing a book? We're authors. Who would have thought? We're authors. I don't even know if that's the correct way to say this.
We're publishers.
Apparently, Blake Lively and Taylor Swift have been exchanging some seriously spicy texts, and now that tea is bubbling up in court filings tied to It Ends With Us. The documents allege Blake went scorched earth on Justin Baldoni, the film's director and star, branding him everything from clueless to chaotic, while Taylor reportedly jumped in, vowing total loyalty. Messy? Absolutely. Friendship goals? Depends who you ask.
Taylor texted Blake, "I think this bitch," meaning Baldoni, "knows something is coming because he's gotten out his tiny violin."
Before a major expose dropped detailing Blake Lively's claims, court filings suggest Taylor Swift was already warning Blake that Justin Baldoni was likely sweating, complete with tiny violin energy. Blake, meanwhile, allegedly wasn't holding back, reportedly venting to Hollywood heavyweights from Matt Damon and Luciana Barroso to Ben Affleck, branding Baldoni a clown who thinks he's a writer. The documents claim Blake even recapped the drama to Ryan Reynolds like a hit sitcom plot, praising Taylor as nothing short of heroic and calling her the ultimate ride-or-die friend. Text threads reportedly revealed the duo strategizing over the script itself, with Taylor allegedly offering advice on how her music could flex serious power in the film's trailer. According to the filings, Blake went full takeover mode, rewriting scenes, directing performances, and steering the project, while Baldoni was left trailing behind. The paperwork paints a picture of Blake leaning heavily on her A-list inner circle, including Bradley Cooper, the Damons, and Swift, to support her vision of the film.
And Ryan Reynolds text Matt Damon and Lucy Damon, Matt's wife, and they ask them to support Lively's cut of the film.
Reynolds reportedly didn't hold back either, allegedly labeling Baldoni as a sociopathic fulminist with zero shame. A brutal claim, to say the least.
Reynolds told them that Baldoni, he was a malignantly vain, sociopathic, fauxmanist, F-A-U-X.
All of this is unfolding inside a courtroom over serious harassment allegations. Yet the text messages read less like legal evidence and more like Mean Girls meets a Hollywood war room. According to court filings, Blake Lively and Taylor Swift come off as a full-on power duo, part damage control, part creative command center, with a heavy splash of celebrity gossip chaos. While Justin Baldoni is fighting to have the lawsuit dismissed, the side drama alone is delivering blockbuster-level theatrics, no ticket required. And the chaos didn't stop with texts or script disputes. Blake recently threw another curveball by disputing claims that Taylor Swift and Hugh Jackman were present when Ryan Reynolds allegedly confronted Baldoni over fat-shaming concerns. In her testimony, Blake says it wasn't a celebrity-packed showdown at all, just her, Ryan, and Baldoni inside her office. According to Blake, the tension was already thick enough without an audience. Blake testified that Baldoni allegedly asked her trainer about her weight behind her back just before filming, a move she described as invasive and inappropriate. She says she confronted him directly, with Ryan briefly stepping in before letting Blake take the lead. As for Hugh Jackman, Blake claims he merely stopped by to grab Ryan for lunch, exchanged polite hellos, and left. No dramatic confrontation, no surprise cameo. And Taylor Swift? Blake says she was busy globetrotting on her massive world tour while the situation unfolded. Blake's message was clear. This wasn't some star-studded intervention. It was a raw, personal confrontation, her standing her ground with her husband's support and no outside interference. She also pushed back on previously unsealed studio emails that allegedly suggested Swift and Jackman were involved, flatly stating it was a one-on-one showdown. Blake added that her trainer, Don Saladino, was the one who alerted her to Baldoni's questions about her body, prompting her to address the issue head-on during her deposition. Just when it seemed like that confrontation was the peak of the drama, the story took an even spicier turn. Enter Zach Peter, who erupted online after alleged texts surfaced in which Taylor Swift reportedly referred to Baldoni with a derogatory term. At the same time, court filings suggest Blake and Taylor weren't just venting, they were allegedly strategizing, discussing script changes and even which artist's music could wield the most influence in the film's trailer. According to insiders, Blake also looped in author Colleen Hoover to support her vision, turning the production into what some describe as a celebrity-backed tug-of-war. Zach Peter didn't mince words, blasting Swift on social media and accusing the media of shielding both her and Blake. He framed them as Hollywood power players flexing behind the scenes, even dragging Kim Kardashian and Scooter Braun into the broader conversation. Meanwhile, court documents reportedly show Blake venting to Baldoni to an ever-growing list of A-listers, from Ben Affleck and Matt and Luciana Damon to Bradley Cooper, spreading the tea far and wide as the legal battle continues.
Every A-list Hollywood star and everybody to say, my version's best.
Right. Just when the Hollywood chaos with Blake, Ryan, and Taylor was giving us life, the music charts decided to stir the pot. Bruno Mars swooped in and snatched the crown right off Taylor Swift's head. Despite Taylor dropping 2 remixes last week, like a pop general trying to fend off an invasion, Bruno's new track, I Just Might, debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, bumping Taylor down to #2 with The Fate of Olivia. And Bruno wasn't just collecting a win, he made history. This is his 10th #1 song, his first ever to debut at #1, and he's now tied for 10th place in all-time Hot 100 leaders, rubbing shoulders with legends like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, and Drake. With his 40th total week at the top, he's now 9th for the most weeks at #1 ever. Basically, Bruno isn't just showing up, he's rewriting the history books while sipping champagne somewhere. Meanwhile, Taylor is still holding strong with 2 songs in the top 10. Impressive until you remember she's technically playing catch-up. The rest of the Hot 100 is buzzing with fresh faces like Hunter X, Olivia Dean, Alex Warren, Ella Langley, DJ Joe, and Connie, proving the charts are officially a talent buffet. Bruno's victory is proof. Sometimes a killer groove and hook bulldoze through, no matter how many remixes or teasers you drop. While Bruno was snatching crowns, Travis Kelce was quietly showing how to be a hero off the field. Layla Edwards, the 21-year-old ice hockey phenom heading to the Winter Olympics, revealed that Travis and his brother Jason helped her family get to Milan by donating to her GoFundMe. Touchdown indeed. The connection goes way back. The Kelce brothers had already highlighted Layla on their podcast when she made the national team, and she didn't think they'd notice her DM. But Travis slid in, offering advice, encouragement, and genuine support, proving he's got more charm than just catching passes. For the Olympics, the brothers didn't just send vibes, they helped cover flights and hotels so her family could cheer her on in person. Layla calls it a truly good guy move, saying the Kelce brothers' greatness extends far beyond the gridiron. Of course, she gave credit to her own squad too, her parents, siblings, and her hometown of Cleveland Heights, which she calls one of a kind. From skating at age 4 to Olympic ice, Layla credits the emotional support, late-night drives, and endless cheering that got her here. Beyond the dollars, it's love and dedication. Meanwhile, the Kelce brothers aren't stopping at touchdowns or Olympic generosity. They're turning their podcast banter into a book, No Dumb Questions, dropping June 2nd, right in the same month Taylor and Travis tie the knot. Fans get double Kelce energy, one for the ears, one for the eyes, and a big wedding bonus.
Also announcing our first book. That's right. Can you believe that we're publishing a book? We're authors. Who would have thought? We're authors. I don't even know if that's the correct way to say this.
We're publishers.
We've thought about trying to bring this show to life. Like, we do this show every week. We love that everybody tunes into this, how the fan base that we built with you guys, the 92%.
The chaos all started on their fan-favorite podcast, where off-the-wall questions get answered with equal parts wit, honesty, and brotherly sass. Imagine eavesdropping on two NFL stars riffing on football, family drama, and the weirdest stuff imaginable. Zero filter. That's basically what the book No Dumb Questions is all about. Fans loved their previous podcast episodes with Taylor, and now the book promises the same hilarious, no-holds-barred vibe. Think outrageous stories, genuine takes, and that back-and-forth energy that makes you feel like you're right there in their living room, eating wings and nerding out alongside them. Jason may be retired from the Eagles, but he brings the calm, smart energy. Travis is still catching passes for the Chiefs and still throwing in that signature humor we love. Drop in the timing, their book hits in June, the same month Taylor and Travis say I do, and you've got a recipe for ultimate Kelce Swift chaos. June is officially Kelce Swift season, and fans are here for every second. That's all for this video, folks. Stay tuned for more drama, music, sports, and all the celeb chaos you can handle.